The Media Manager in Joomla is where you're going to store all of the images and documents that are going to be used throughout your website. This is not where the images that make up the design of your website are stored. This is all for images that are going to be inserted in articles and linked to from articles. So if you've got PDFs or Word docs or spreadsheets or anything like this, you can load them into here. You'll notice on the left we have kind of a structure here. The banners that are used for the advertising throughout your website are stored in the banners folder, so the banner manager works from here. We have a rocket launcher theme published on this site, so that's why this is here with the sample data and the videos. Your file hierarchy here will look different in the default installation, but as a matter of principle it's all the same. So if you click on the folder, you'll be able to see the content that's inside of that on the right here. It'll also drop down and expand. If you want to expand the folder, you can click on the folder here, and that'll drill into that folder a little bit deeper and show you that the animals folder here in the landscape is also the animals and the landscape folders on the left. Down towards the bottom of this screen, we've got the file paths for where we are, or what we're looking at now. So we're looking at the public images sample data parks folder. This is kind of a representation of the hierarchy that we're looking at here. If we want to create a new folder to put content in, it's fairly straightforward. We can go to the top of our hierarchy by clicking on this top folder here. And so now you'll see that, let's shrink all this stuff up so it's not too confusing. Now we're looking at banners, rocket launcher, sample data, and videos. And we've got some folders in the images folder of our Joomla website. So we want to create a new folder. Pardon me. What we're looking at is the images folder. Sorry about that. And we want to create a new folder. We just type in the new folder name, and we can create the folder. Pretty straightforward. Immediately that gets created. If you have FTP access, you'll notice that you'll have a new folder called New Folder. If we want to put another folder inside a folder, we simply click on the folder we just created, and we can say, let's store PDFs here, and click Create Folder. So now we have a PDF folder there. We can navigate back and forth simply by jumping up a level, clicking our up arrow here. Down at the bottom, we can choose to upload files to this. So in our new folder, we have a PDF, and we want to upload PDF. So simply click Choose File. It's going to open a window, Windows Explorer on your PCs and whatnot, and then select the file, drop it in here, and hit Start Upload. You've got a max 10 megabytes of upload there. And this is kind of this is an interface to the images folder inside your Joomla installation. So this is where you can upload stuff one at a time. You can also upload through FTP if you need to, but this is where all this stuff is stored. When we click on an item that's in here, it'll give us a preview of it. We can select the item, and we can delete it by clicking the delete button here in the top right. We've got some options in the Media Manager. So when we click on options, we've got some component here. So we can change the max size for the upload. Again, look at the tooltips as they're coming up over each one that we roll over, and take a moment to read those, and it explains exactly what these do. We can change the default path to files folder to another folder. So default images, they break your links here. It says the path to images folder has to be the same as the subfolder of path to images. So normally you're not going to have to change this, but you want to make sure that they are the same. And then we can restrict uploads, different MIME types, all kinds of fun stuff back here. But typically you're not going to have to mess with any of this. If you're a developer, you may have to come change some of these things for some reason, but this is where you would do that. And then we can change the permissions as to who has access to this specific component based on their user group. Once we're done changing these settings, we can simply hit save as save and close, and those will take effect on our Media Manager. And that's about it for the Media Manager. You can, over here on the right, left here, we got a details view where we can view things a little bit differently, different layout, so to speak, if we want to, depending upon how you like to work with things. If you click the red X, it'll delete it immediately, or you can obviously tick the item here and click delete in the top right. So hope that was helpful.